moments are born from great opportunity. This is the very beginning phrase of Herb Brooks' speech, "You were born for this," as seen on the movie Miracle. He told this to his hockey players in between periods of a championship game. The film later came out in 2004. I'll now show you a short excerpt from the movie.
Great moments. That's what you earned here tonight. One game. If you play them 10 times, they might win 9. Not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skip. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can.
We're learning so hard over here.
Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team.
I encourage you to watch that movie. It's very good. I'm sure many of you can relate to being so close to something, but then coming up short. Being a hockey player myself, watching this movie countless times, and doing quite a bit of research, I can definitely say that I relate to the "you have to do what you have to do" attitude Herb Brooks represents. Herb Brooks affected the hockey community in the most positive way by coaching his USA Olympian team to victory. Today, I'll tell you about Herb Brooks and his influences, the coaching battles he faced, and how he left a lasting legacy. Let's dive right in by learning about how it all began for Brooks. According to the Herb Brooks Foundation, in 2018, Brooks was born on August 5th, 1937. He grew up playing hockey in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Herb Brooks Foundation also states that Herb got his first taste of championship hockey when he led his St. Paul Johnson squad to the Minnesota high school title in 1955. He continued his hockey career playing for the University of Minnesota, then on to several other U.S. national and Olympic teams. According to the movie Miracle on Ice, created in 2004, Brooks was let go from his Olympic team and he had to watch his team win the gold on television. While Brooks already had great perseverance and was a hard worker, I believe that this experience gave him more of an "I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the top" attitude. So, in 1972, Brooks got into coaching, according to the Herb Brooks Foundation. Herb Brooks' coaching career started with a 5-year plan, says the New York Times article Herb Brooks' Miracle in Minnesota, which was written by Pat Borsey in 2016. It wasn't just about winning a gold medal for him or his team. It was winning for the United States. As the Star Tribune newspaper of the Twin Cities written in 2002 states, war raged in Afghanistan and America's economy sagged during this period of time. Another difficult path in Herb Brooks' coaching career was the other coach himself. Craig Patrick was more laid back than Brooks was, and he found his way of coaching a little bit crazy. He felt like he was out of his mind. Brooks made it very clear to the team that he was their coach and not their friend. Brooks had high expectations for the boys. even if they seemed unreachable. However, winning the gold medal seemed impossible as well. The quotation from the Odyssey online article, 10 Best Quotes from Miracle, written on March 6, 2017, "You can't be common. The common man goes nowhere. You have to be uncommon," is one of Brooks's many inspirational sayings. Herb Brooks fought through all of these battles and not only made his dreams come true, but he created a lasting legacy. After 6 months of playing and practicing together, Herb Brooks' carefully assembled Olympian team arrived in Lake Placid for the big championship game, says a 2002 article of the Star Tribune newspaper of the Twin Cities. The article also says that Brooks isolated the team from any media, so they had no idea that millions of people were cheering them on. Finally, on February 22, 1980, coming up from behind, the USA men's Olympic hockey team had made their 4-3 victory over the Soviet Union. Brooks had made a great impact on the players, but also many people around the world, some who are not even involved in the sport of hockey. Tragically, on the afternoon of August 11, 2003, Brooks was killed in a single car accident on Interstate 35 near Forest Lake, Minnesota, says the Herb Brooks Foundation in 2018. He was only 66 years old at the time, and he was on his way home from the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame golf tournament in Buick, where he was once again doing his part to promote the growth of hockey. Though he died pretty young, he definitely played his part in the world. The fact that all of this occurred in 1980 and earlier, and it can still be remembered to this day, shows how much of an impact Herb Brooks had. Herb Brooks made a positive impact by coaching an underdog team to gold. Today, I told you about Herb Brooks and his influences, the coaching battles he faced, and how he left a lasting legacy. The next time you have the opportunity to do something great, will you own the moment or just let it slip by?